Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, I want to share with you the 5 skincare rules I broke in 2021, or more specifically, the rules I stopped following. I wanted to sit down and film this video today because I feel like recently the whole skincare world has become a little bit rules focused. We're constantly being told that you have to do something in order to achieve the results you want, or that if you don't do something, you're risking missing out, or that maybe you're not doing your skincare routine right at all. In truth, this kind of forgets about the fact that, like everything in life, skincare is nuanced and it's all about doing what works for you and what delivers you the results that you want. And I want to celebrate that in today's video. We're breaking some rules and honestly, I think my skin is better for it. So sit back, relax, and let's talk the skincare rules I no longer follow. Now, before we get into this video, a couple of things I want to call out. I want to reiterate that message that you should always do you when it comes to skincare. You guys know your skin better than anybody else on planet Earth. And you know what? When it comes to your skincare routine, it's all about matching the products that work right for your skin type and the results that you want to get. Different products and different tips and hacks will work differently on different skin. We're all unique, and that's kind of what makes us fabulous as human beings, so never forget that. I also want to give a huge shout out and a thank you to James Welsh, who is not only one of my favourite content creators here on YouTube, but also is the inspiration behind this video. A couple of weeks ago, I was watching some of the content on James's channel, and I stumbled across a video where he shared some of the hints, hacks, and rules that he no longer follows when it comes to skincare. I thought this video was super positive and empowering, because honestly, it's all about doing what works for you and kind of taking back control of our skincare routine. I did disagree slightly with some of the rules that James chose not to follow, and I've got a different list, which is why I wanted to replicate this on my channel and share the rules that I'll no longer be taking forward into 2022. I would definitely recommend you check out James's video because it's absolutely fantastic, and I've linked it in the description box below. Just promise me that whilst you're down there, you'll also give this video a big thumbs up and a like if, like me, you agree that skincare should be totally personal and it should all be about doing what's right for you, your budget, and your skin type. I want to get this message out there, and by giving the video a like, it's just one small way of achieving that, because it'll guarantee that YouTube will push this video out to a wider audience. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. But with all that being said, shall we just cut the waffle and delve straight on in? And I want to first start with double cleansing. There used to be a rule in the skincare world that if you weren't double cleansing at least once a day, you kind of weren't doing the best in terms of your skincare routine. Double cleansing is all about making sure you get every last vestige of dirt, debris, SPF, pollution, makeup from the skin, giving a clean canvas for the rest of your routine. I definitely enjoy a double cleanse, particularly on those days where maybe I'm wearing a little bit more makeup than usual. I've got very heavy duty SPF on. But in truth, the rule that you have to double cleanse at least once a day is a load of rot in my book anyway. I think you should reserve this for the days where you actually need the benefit of that double cleanse. This is where you take an oil or a balm based cleanser, really just break down all of the SPF and the makeup that's on the skin. You then follow on with a gel cleanser to kind of get rid of all the last traces of that balm itself. It's a really great technique for elevating your skincare routine, but the rule that we have to do it once a day is just that, something that can be passed over. Also, a lot of the newer generation cleansers are actually formulated in a way that deliver a fantastic cleanse in just one step. If I look back like 5 years ago to the cleansers we used to use, they didn't do a whole lot of heavy lifting, and actually you often needed multiple cleanses to get rid of all of the dirt, the debris, and the SPF. Today, the newer generations of cleansers actually can do it all in one and do a really effective heavy duty cleanse with just one step, cutting down the number of products you need, the amount of time commitment it takes. Make sure that you choose a cleanser that works right for your skin type. But some of my favourite heavy duty cleansers, I think honestly, are as good as a double cleanse process are these. This is the Haru Haru Wonder Black Rice Cleansing Gel. I love this one. Velvety smooth, gets rid of everything in one go, and honestly, I think it's a fantastic addition to your skincare routine. Make sure you go for the unfragranced one, because they do a fragrance and an unfragranced, and the fragrance one's a little bit on the funky side, not to my taste, but actually the unfragranced one is so good. I also love the Dr. Sam's Flawless Cleanser. This again is pH balanced like all the recommendations in this cleanser section. I just think it's super gentle on the skin, but it really packs a punch in terms of removing all the surface level dirt and debris, getting your skin prepped for the rest of your routine. I formulated my own cleanser this year, which is this one, the Mad About Skin Gentle Jelly Cleanser. This actually contains some oils within it, so it's kind of like a balm and a gel cleanser all in one. And you'll see a lot of these hybrid style cleansers on the market at the moment. They're a great option for people that don't want to have a two-step cleanse, want it all done in one. And I'm really proud to put my name to this. Whichever one you go for, it's a total myth that you have to have a double steps cleanse in your routine in order to be doing it right. It's all about what fits you on that day. The second rule that I broke in 2021 and definitely don't regret is the one that says that you have to have a pure form vitamin C in your skincare routine to be getting maximum benefits. Now, ascorbic and L-ascorbic acid, which are pure vitamin C's, are fantastic ingredients for brightening the skin. They can boost collagen production. They can just bring back some vibrancy and luminosity to our complexion. There's definitely a place for them in a lot of people's skincare routine. But I'm particularly sensitive to vitamin C in its purest form, which often meant that my skin was left feeling irritated, red, and inflamed. Inflamed and irritated skin is never healthy, and so I realised through trial and error, actually, by eliminating a vitamin C in my skincare routine, replacing it with a vitamin C derivative or some other brightening ingredients such as tranexamic acid, actually I get all the same benefits, but without the associated redness, peeling, and irritation. That has to be a good thing for my skin, and so I'm proud to say that I broke the rule that you have to have a pure form vitamin C. Again, it's all about matching your skin type to the products that you reach for. If, like me, you feel actually your vitamin C could be causing a lot of discomfort when you first apply it, redness and irritation in the skin, it might be time to just mix it up. Break that rule. Either opt for a vitamin C derivative, of which there's loads on the market. I'll leave a link to a video I did covering some of my favourites up there. Or reach for some other brightening and glow enhancing ingredients such as tranexamic acid, alpha-arbutin, azelaic acid. All of these are fantastic and can deliver the same results but with less sensitivity than pure form vitamin C's. It's all about personal preference and matching the products and ingredients you reach for to your individual skin type, but I'm really glad that I moved on from pure form vitamin C in 2021. Now, the third rule that I broke is one that, okay, I never really followed that consistently anyway, but it's the one that says that you have to have a lip balm in your skincare routine. Now, don't get me wrong, the skin on our lips needs some love the same way that the skin on the rest of our face does, but unfortunately, a lot of the lip balms that are commercially available, particularly the best-selling ones, honestly do more harm than good. They're often packed with things such as menthol or mint extracts, which can actually be quite drying, stripping, and irritating to the skin. They also provide an occlusive layer, but very little long-term benefit. If you ever feel like you're trapped in the whole lip balm cycle, where the more you apply, the drier your lips are, which means you have to apply more, and then your lips get drier, and actually it's just like a never-ending cycle where your lips are getting drier and drier and drier, and you're getting no long-term benefit. There are some good ones on the market, don't get me wrong, but they are few and far between, so if you feel that you have to have a lip balm in your routine, just make sure that you reach for a good one. I covered some of my favourites in a recent video, which I'm going to leave a link to up there. Definitely worth checking out to making sure that the one that you're reaching for is genuinely giving some long-term benefit. I got so frustrated about the lack of quality lip balms on the market, particularly ones that came at an affordable price point, that I decided to, you know what, just put my money where my mouth is and formulate my own. This is the first exclusive look at the Mad About Skin lip balm. Now, honestly, this isn't the final packaging and everything. This is just a first look, and this is the sample that I've actually chosen and is now going into production. I am so proud to be able to create something that isn't going to strip and dry the skin further, has no irritating ingredients that could cause the redness, the peeling that we see on the lip, but we're actually going to have oils, beautiful butters that are going to condition the lips to start with, but also produce some long-term benefits as well. All of this can be done at a drugstore price, so don't feel that you have to overpay for a quality lip balm, but if you don't want to wait around for this one that'll be launching in the next couple of months, check out that video that I referenced earlier for some really good currently available ones on the market. Just don't believe that you have to have a lip balm in your routine, particularly if the one you're reaching for could potentially be doing more harm than good. Now, the fourth rule that I'm happy to say I broke in 2021 and have zero regrets about is the one that says you have to have a moisturiser in your skincare routine. Now, before you all come for me, I'm already ready to duck and cover before you all come for me in the comment section. This is a rule that I'd say is fine to break if, like me, you have super oily, acne-prone skin. For everyone else, particularly those with a drier skin type, yes, a moisturiser is probably going to be an essential step in your skincare routine to cap everything off and add some additional hydration. However, if your skin produces a lot of excess oil, as I do, honestly, I'm a grease slick morning through till evening. Skipping the moisturiser and instead reaching for an SPF that is already quite hydrating anyway is probably the best way forward. I found that since I started using this product, which is the Nip and Fab Anti-Pollution SPF, I've just found that my skin stays matte for longer, I get fewer breakouts, and also when I finish my skincare routine, my skin just feels less weighed down. I think even the most lightweight gel moisturiser used on a morning on my skin type left me feeling a little bit heavy in terms of the way that it felt on my skin, and I think could exacerbate some of the breakouts. I've switched to super hydrating SPFs, and honestly, that's like a moisturiser and sun protection in one. Definitely one that I would say try this out if, like me, you have super oily, acne-prone skin, because it could be game-changing. This one is absolutely gorgeous. Cruelty-free, like our old Nip and Fab products, which means a lot to me, but the finish you get on this is beautiful. It's not super matte, which means honestly it can be more stripping than drying. It gives a really nice level of hydration, but it's not super dewy and greasy looking on the skin either. You see how that applies? Just leaves a beautiful level of hydration behind, guaranteed sun protection, and honestly, I think finding this product and ditching the moisturiser every single day has been the way forward. I reserve those moisturisers for my evening routine where I don't apply SPF, and honestly, my skin just loves it. So that's definitely a rule you can break if, like me, you're super oily and acne prone. The final rule I broke, and honestly, I'm really glad I did, relates to bakuchiol. Now, bakuchiol is often touted as being a gentle alternative to retinoids that can be quite stripping and irritating on the skin. A lot of people say you'll get the same results from bakuchiol with less inflammation, redness, and sensitivity as to what you will with the standard retinoid. I kind of put this idea through its paces in a recent video, which I'm going to leave a link to up there. I concluded in that video that actually I don't think the science is there to say that bakuchiol will deliver the exact same results as retinoids, and I still think, for a lot of people, a vitamin A derivative, a retinoid, will be a really great addition to the skincare routine. However, there seems to be a rule out there that a lot of people say that bakuchiol should be avoided at all costs. It's nothing but snake oil in that it's fooling you and it won't add any benefits. Honestly, based on my experience having used it, this just isn't the case, and I think there's definitely a place in people's skincare routine for bakuchiol, particularly if they can't tolerate a standard retinoid. For me, this year, I started to use bakuchiol on the off days where I wasn't using adapalene, which is this product, different gel to treat my acne. Adapalene is a fantastic retinoid that not only has anti-aging benefits, but it also calms any redness and irritation and minimises the prevalence of acne-causing bacteria on the skin. Amazing if, like me, even in your 30s, you're still suffering with acne. This could be a great acne-fighting, anti-aging duo. However, I find that using this every single night is just too much for my skin, and so my dermatologist recommended I used it every other night to kind of minimise the side effects I was getting, but still keep those really great outcomes. I asked her, I said, is it okay to use a different retinoid or even a bakuchiol on the off nights? And she said, absolutely, that's fine, and personally recommended a bakuchiol. So I thought, okay, let's give this a go. I found that I still got a few extra marginal benefits out of my routine from incorporating that bakuchiol, but none of the additional side effects, redness, and irritation. So I'm here to say that for everyone out there that says you should definitely avoid bakuchiol because it's nothing but snake oil, I think they're wrong. Is it an exact dupe for retinoids? No. I still think there's a place for a really good retinoid in everyone's skincare routine if you can tolerate it. But for those people that can't, or on the off nights where you're not using your traditional retinoid, then absolutely, I think bakuchiol could be a really nice addition to use alongside it. And definitely check out that video I referenced earlier if you want to know some of my favourites, how to layer it into your skincare routine and all that good stuff. Hopefully in this video I've demonstrated that rules are kind of there to be broken. I think the one non-negotiable when it comes to skincare is using a broad spectrum SPF and reapplying it as required throughout the day. I think this is a rule that definitely needs to be adhered to, but the rest of them, honestly, I think are there to be broken. It's all about working out what works best for your skin type, your budget, and what you want to get out of the products. And I want us all to take back control of our skincare routines and make sure that we're doing what's right for us, not just what we feel like we've been told we have to do. I hope this video is kind of just, in a bit of a tongue-in-cheek, light-hearted way, shared some of the ways that I've improved my skincare routine by, maybe saying goodbye to some of the hard and fast rules that exist in the skincare community. I'd love to know any that you personally have given up in the past year, so stand up in the comment section below, and wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.